Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Fit Chicks Unfiltered. I'm Ashley,
And I'm Callie.
and we're back again for some more fun. Also, thank you so much for 100 downloads. Buzzsprout is what hosts our podcast, and we just got the notification last week that we got 100 downloads, which is great because we are brand spanking new. I think we're like 5 or 6 episodes in, so. Remember, friends, share the episode. We see you. Our subscriber count's getting better on YouTube. Let's just keep this same energy going because we love to talk all things fitness with you guys. So,
Yes. That's
what's been
exciting.
going on with
100
you?
downloads.
It is exciting. I thought so too. Yeah.
Yeah. Same old thing, honestly. It's been a lot of rinse and repeat for me lately. And in terms of like baby stuff, I actually am feeling kicks on the outside now. It's like he
Oh,
likes to
wow.
wake up around 4 p.m. and I'm feeling like little punches,
Like,
I'm
oh,
like,
hey.
whoa, okay.
That's funny.
Yeah, but other than that, I mean, I feel like I've been good. It's just adapting to growing and my belly getting bigger each day, and
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm feeling like I'm hitting more of that glowy area where I'm like feeling the glow. You know what I mean? Not just like
Whoa.
visual.
Well, you looked great. I noticed when you came on today, I was like, ooh, Kay looks good today.
Oh, thank you,
Yeah,
Queen.
not like you don't know every day, but you look great today. So it must be the glow.
I've been looking rough some of these days. I gotta be honest with you.
Oh God,
You
no,
know
don't
those
say
days when
that.
you see yourself in the mirror and you're like, we just don't care today, and that's
We just don't care. Exactly. Like I, Christy, still in the eye. Totally
okay.
been there. And I'm like, yep, I'm going out in public just like this. Come for
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally been there. Totally been there.
Don't disrupt my
Um,
comfort level, okay?
Literally. Speaking of comfort level, I love that you said that.
Mm,
So today's episode, we are talking all things athletic wear. We're talking about some of the most popular gym brands out there right now, why they're popular or not popular, our thoughts on them if we've tried them, and
mm.
also like what the big fuss is. There's like so much talk about gym wear now. I feel like over the last like couple of years, gym wear has become, it's like blown up gym wear lines and people loving athletic wear and wearing them for athleisure or like on a regular basis. And as two girls who stay at the gym, we know our way around some gym wear, honey. We could do some damage.
That is right. And you bring up a
Yeah,
good point. Like people are wearing athleisure or gym wear to do
everywhere.
everyday things because it's
Hmm.
comfortable and it feels good. And
Hmm.
especially now it's getting more comfortable.
Yeah, it's so true. It's so true. And also, we want to talk a bit about some of the like, because we're messy. Some of the controversy around gym wear with women. And is it getting too scandalous? I'm sure you all have seen the TikToks. Some random man pointing out some girl who's just trying to get her lifted, talking about her shorts are too tight, and the infamous booty scrunch. We're
Yes.
going to talk about the booty scrunch. So. I know, right? Either you love it or you hate it. So, let's kick it off. Some of these brands you may have heard of, some of them you may not have, but let's talk about the GOAT. Let's talk Gymshark. I feel like that's a safe one that everybody's talked about or tried before. I feel like Gymshark is kind of like you're just getting into the gym, you're sick of buying gym clothes from Walmart, you want to up your game a little bit, feel like a gym goer, you're feeling yourself. Most people tend to be introduced to gym wear culture via Gymshark. How
I
do you feel
agree.
about that?
I
Yeah.
agree. I think they are definitely like a super well-known brand too. So if you're someone
Mhm.
you're just getting into your fitness journey and you want like, what can I wear that's like kind of cool for the gym?
Yeah.
You're like, okay,
Yeah.
well, everyone talks about Gymshark. Everyone knows Gymshark. Let's just go with
Right.
that because it's like created an identity.
Yeah.
I personally don't have a ton of Gymshark. I have a handful of things that I like which ironically were from the men's line.
Yeah.
They're shorty shorts. I think
Hmm.
they're 5 or 6 inch men's shorts that are mesh. I loved those, rocking those with a
Yeah.
sports bra. But all their sports bras are, I don't know, they don't give me enough support upstairs.
I agree. And that's the thing. Yeah, Gymshark is, I have a few of their pieces too. Their pieces are like hit or miss for me.
Hmm.
Some of their pieces I love, I wear all the time. I have these cargo sweatpants from Gymshark that I
Mm-mm.
live in the fall and winter time. I live in them. I love them so much.
They're
They've
so
got
cute.
pockets on the side. They're, oh my God, they're so cute. I love them. I love to put them on over a pair of shorts. Chef's kiss.
Yeah.
Um, but then there are other pieces, and if you guys know fabrics, I love seamless fabric, but there's like two main camps of seamless fabric. There's the super tight, not much stretch seamless, and then there's the seamless that actually allows you to breathe. And Gymshark seamless is very, very tight. It's rough.
Mm.
It doesn't really allow you to breathe. And you guys know, or may not know, there are a lot of really well-known fitness influencers that are sponsored by Gymshark, like Cranon, who is super big. Chris Bumstead just got his deal. Will Tennyson, Jesse James West, they're all sponsored by Gymshark, which is great. I think in the way of gym brands, though. So as far as price goes, I think Gymshark is very affordable, especially if you're just starting out. I mean, they are targeting folks who are entering into the gym.
Yeah.
And these folks often don't understand why you would pay 70 to $100 for a pair of gym leggings. You
Right.
will. You
But you
will.
will. You just haven't drank
You
the
will.
Kool-Aid yet. One day you'll
Yes,
take your
yes,
trip.
exactly. So, to get a pair of like stylish gym clothes that make you feel good, I think Gymshark is a great place to start.
Hmm.
I also do agree with the bras. I've only gotten one bra from Gymshark that I felt super supported in, and I'm
Hmm.
not gonna lie, it did make me feel like I was putting on a suit of armor. Like once
Mm.
it's on, it was absolutely beautiful, and the girls were in there, and this was at my heaviest when I was like a 42H. The girls were locked and loaded, perfect for spin. But like I said, it was like hard and like molded cups. Like I had to really get myself on in there.
Yeah, I don't want it to be a full-out
So
exercise to put my gym
yeah,
clothes on personally. And
yeah.
for me, okay, and it's nothing against the itty bitty titty committee, but I feel like they're meant for the girlies with the smaller chest, and they
Yeah.
look so good. Like I see people in Gymshark wearing their sports bras, and I'm like, that looks good. But I know if I tried to fit into that, it's gonna look like
It's
a
not gonna
busted can of
work.
biscuits,
Eat
and it's
biscuits,
not
yeah.
gonna work.
Exactly.
And
I
like
know.
the itty bitty titty committee, that was me. I have implants. I paid to not
Yeah.
be in that club anymore. But sometimes like when I see how cute it looks on people, I'm like, maybe I don't need
Yeah.
these girls,
I know, right? I know.
But
It has been fun.
it has, yeah. But I mean,
Yeah.
honestly, like when I'm doing a lift and I'm working out hard. So when I feel overly constricted and like the fabric is not as delicate to my body, I guess. It just irritates me a little bit more, like mentally,
Exactly.
because I'm
Right.
already mentally challenging myself. So,
And then
yeah.
you're mentally being challenged by what's happening with your gym clothes.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the thing. We don't want to like have to deal with having to fix ourselves every 2 seconds.
Mm-mm. No, no, I want to feel like it's a
No.
second skin and that it's holding me in all the right ways.
I totally agree with you. I think this leads us really nicely into the next area or next brand I want to go to, which is Fabletics, which is kind of like a
Hmm.
Gymshark adjacent brand. We all hear about Fabletics as well when we're just starting. They have great size inclusivity. And Gymshark, by the way, too, is pretty decent size inclusivity. Not as much as Fabletics, but they do. I think Fabletics goes up to a 4 or 5X. I think they go all the way down to a double extra small. Don't quote me on that. It might just be extra small. Um, I started out with Fabletics as well. My biggest qualm with them is that like VIP program shit that you pay for every month.
Me too, girl. And I started out with
Hmm.
Fabletics as well. And I was like, oh, I'm so excited. I'm gonna get my
Right,
stuff. It's gonna be great.
right,
But I honestly I'm not overly in love with it. And I found myself skipping this month, and then I don't like that thing that preys on people to forget about skipping the month. Like I
right,
to me, even though there's benefit in the VIP to where you pay less, it,
right.
it still bothers me because it's like I know you're waiting for me to accidentally forget the first through the fifth of the month to
Oh
skip,
my
and then
God,
I get
girl.
charged.
I would always forget. I always forget. You know, Fabletics, I think my biggest qualm is the front seam. So the front seams in the leggings, the reason why a lot of girly pops don't like them, friends, is because it's like it's camel toe. It gives you camel toe. I
Yeah.
also don't love some of their fabrics. I find that their leggings slide down a little bit, and also some of their designs are just not cute.
Mm,
Um,
I'm with
Even
that.
like, yeah, the Chloe line, there were pieces in the Chloe line that just looked weird. Um, I they're okay, and sometimes their sizing is a little off.
I think their
Again, they're
marketing looks better than like my
than what
actual
the actual,
experience
I would
is.
agree. Their marketing looks better than the actual experience. I would totally agree. Um,
And I'm not
so
gonna lie,
like,
there's some pieces that I got that I held on to for years and I used for
mhm,
years, but
mhm.
it's almost like, okay, this is a weird way to compare it, but remember Stitch Fix?
Yes.
Okay, so you would be all excited, you're getting your pieces in, and
Hmm.
then you get the pieces in and you're like, I don't know, this is kind of like more of a chore than it is like something that I
Yeah,
actually feel like I won with. So I
I
feel like
agree.
I would get like that with Fabletics where I'd get the stuff in and I was like, oh, well, a handful of things I got the sizing wrong, or maybe I just don't like the way it feels, or
Yeah,
it was so constrictive, or
yeah.
I just wasn't overly in love, and I almost felt more pressured to keep the things because I already got to that point of it arriving at my door.
Right, exactly, exactly. So, I mean, if you guys are between Fabletics and Gymshark, I say skip Fabletics, go straight to Gymshark.
I agree.
Personally,
I
yeah,
agree.
skip out on Fabletics. Let's talk a little bit about Ptula.
Mm.
So, I feel like Ptula is still trying to make her name out there. I feel like a lot of people still don't know very much about Ptula.
Yeah, I agree, which is interesting because I've been like watching Sammy from the sidelines for I feel like it's been 10 years.
Yeah,
And I have always loved her stuff. I've put stuff in the cart. I just didn't pull the trigger. I've just been like peeping from the side. And I just recently decided to pull the trigger and I wish I would have pulled the trigger a lot sooner because everything I just complained about, her product is the opposite. So like it feels like it
yeah,
fit my body. It felt so soft, especially right now for me being pregnant. Like it didn't feel like I had like the seam like go cutting into your skin. Like it literally just
yeah,
laid in line with my skin. So I was like, oh, I need to get on more of this because
yeah.
she's been on it. I just have been sleeping on her.
Yeah, 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 yeah. No, that makes total sense. I also just got some Ptula. So I have a few pieces. So my first Ptula piece I got secondhand off one of those Facebook Marketplace places where you swap clothes because I just wanted to try her out before I committed to buying. And
Which
I
that's a
I
great thing. I think you should speak to that at some
mhm.
point in here because I don't take advantage of that. I need
Yeah,
to.
yeah, yeah. So if you guys like go into Facebook groups and look up like Honor Active, which that needs to be in the list, we got to talk about her. Honor Active, Buffbunny, Alphalete, Paragon. There are tons of groups just devoted to talking about the brand and also buying and selling and trading their old clothes or their clothes that they sized out of or anything like that. So it's a great way to experience the brand um before buying, anything else from the brand, number one. And number two, it's a great way to sell your stuff. If you're dropping the pounds and you're like, don't need this
Mhm.
anymore, I'm good. Or like you're out of the return window for whatever reason, you really don't want it, you can go up there and sell your stuff. So depending on where you are in the world, it could be a really good option. I know being in upstate New York, my shipping's a little expensive, so it's a little hard to sell stuff off, but every now and then with these boutique brands like Buff Bunny, you can find pieces that aren't coming back, right? So,
Mm.
yeah, pieces that dropped in a couple launches in the past and they're not coming back yet, which is really, really cool if you like these brands. So, the first Pachula piece I got was like a racerback tank. I wear that thing all the time for spin. All the time. Super breathable, super comfortable. I was surprised at how much I loved it. And so I also too just did a mini Petula haul and they have a fantastic loungewear section. So I picked up a few pieces because you guys know I'm like 18,000 sizes smaller now, and I'm the queen of loungewear. Like, find me in a big tee with nothing underneath it, honey. Like, that is my vibe. That's where I'm at. all the time. I bet you half these neighbors have probably seen my booty cheeks. Like, I
Say-
don't care.
I say that to my
I'm
husband all the time. I'm like, dude, I don't care if
literally,
they're peeping, that's on them. Like, I can't,
yeah, I
they
do
need to
not
mind their own
care.
business.
For real. I'm at home. That's what I'm doing. And I put on the top to one of the sets I got yesterday. Girl, it felt like I was wearing nothing.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. That's what the like the
Oh
sport.
my
Okay, so I
God.
got the bear line, and I've
Hmm.
been asking a lot of things to my moms out there on my following, like, and
Yeah.
I kept hearing bear, bear pro, anything bear is
Yeah.
gonna feel amazing. So that's what I did. I got a sports bra and the matching bottoms, and I
Hmm.
literally put it on. And I was like, oh my gosh, this feels amazing. I feel like I'm wearing nothing.
Yeah.
And I also got one of her. Did you see any of like her cute little dresses?
I did. I got a black slip.
I wonder if we got the same one.
We got the
With a
same
little
one.
bit of an open back?
Yes.
Oh my gosh! I thought we got the same one. And
I
that's really
got
comfortable
it.
too.
It's very comfortable. I should have sized down. Cut
Same.
to the
Same.
body dysmorphia. You should have sized down as well.
Yes, but I was
Okay.
like, okay, this bump is gonna get in the way. And I was
Yeah.
like,
So what did you get? Like a small medium?
no. So like with me with my bump, I'm freaked out. So I'm
You got
always
a
buying a
large?
large. Yes. And then
Girl,
I should have got a
it's
medium across the
big.
board.
I should
Yeah.
have gotten a medium too across the
But that's
board.
the thing is like
Yeah.
it's the Gymsharks of the world who terrify me, or which we're gonna talk about,
Because
Honor.
Gymshark does not fit like that. Gymshark, I'm not
No.
no goddamn medium.
No. And like I put same with
No.
like Honor Active, I got the stuff and I was like,
No. Honor Active,
no.
yeah. I can squeeze my happy ass into a medium, but I'm busting out like a can of biscuits.
Yes, and like when
I'll
I'm
be
not
like,
pregnant, I'm pretty sure I'll definitely be a
yeah,
small with Ptula,
yeah,
but it's
yeah.
hard to get a gauge because
Hmm.
even sizing charts aren't really true.
Sizing charts aren't true, and like we're in such peculiar experiences. I'm still very much in a cut, so my sizes, like I'm getting ready to record this Buff Bunny tutorial or walkthrough, and I'm literally just I am in an active cut. I can just give you guys my measurements and kind of let you know what I'm aiming for and see how everything fits. And you are actively gaining right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, guys.
We're doing the opposite.
We're literally doing
I'm
the
in my
best we can to
second
help
book.
you with sizing. Right. Right. I'm in the cut that lasts 1,000 cuts. Like the cut just doesn't stop. The cut never stops. But anyways, we'll keep you updated on sizing and stuff like that. But you guys kind of know our measurements and all that good stuff. Well,
Yeah.
actually, we'll say that. So I'm 5'7". I'm 5'6 3/4, technically 5'7". I'm about like a 34 under bust. My waist is somewhere in the early 30s, and I'm about 185, 190. I am comfortably fitting into larges. Like that is what I would say. If I have to size down for mediums, I'm a little gooped. And if I have to size up for extra larges, that's where I'm more comfortable, like mentally. So that's
hmm
okay. But I've been noticing if I get a large in any brand, it fits comfortably. That's where I'm
Yeah.
at.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm with you on that. And for me, I'm 5'7"
Hmm.
as well. So we
Yeah,
have
that helps at least.
versatility in our sizes. But
Yeah.
when I am not pregnant, at the height of my bulk, my highest was 160, and then going into shows in the low 130s, 130. And for me, I'm usually like a small to medium because depending on if I want more flex and I want something that's
Hmm.
gonna like, because the thing about bodybuilding is you have an on
Yeah.
season, you have an off season. So I have really tiny
Hmm.
things for when I'm close to a showtime
Hmm.
or like in the height of my prep. And then I have things that I'm like, okay, anticipating like actually going back to a building phase.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
That's the
that's kind
thing.
of where I'm at. And right now, it's my weight's changing every single day with pregnancy.
Yeah, I'll bet.
I think I've gained like almost 20 pounds. I'm just over
Okay.
halfway. So,
Yeah, that's about right.
hmm so it's a lot, but it's,
I was gonna say, not this deep sigh. You're pregnant, Callie. It's supposed to happen. You gave this deep sigh, like, yeah, fucking 20.
it's like when I
I,
said that, like I immediately thought about the heels of my feet though.
yeah.
When your body's changing like that so fast, because like you have to think I was in like show like in November, I was like in 130s, went through my reverse, went into my bulk, got back up into the like 150s probably for the most part. Like I said, my highest was 160. And then now I'm adding more weight through pregnancy. My little heels are like, girl, what's going on? Like put
Because of the
us up.
pressure,
They're not yeah, it's not like it's been
girl,
gradual. It's been like
like that. Yeah. That might be why I have flat feet. I have such fucking flat feet, bro. Probably because my heels are holding up 300 motherfucking pounds.
Mich-
Shit.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah, I didn't even think about that.
But what's also
So,
crazy too is I know I'm not taking away from like the hard work you do in the gym, but also you have a seriously awesome foundation of lower half. And I feel like
yeah,
your legs have been
thanks,
putting in the
girl.
work, even when you didn't know they
I
were
have.
working, they were
I
like,
know.
because the
I
shape is
do.
so good.
I appreciate that. I had not to tangent too much, but I had a posing session with a well-known posing girl in person here yesterday. So she got to look at me and she also was like, "Your foundation is there."
Dude,
And
I'm
I was
telling you.
like, "Thank you so much. Yes, I need the validation and I'm not ashamed to say it. I need to know. People tell me."
You
You
know, I tell you
know,
that all
you
the time
do.
too.
You
You're like,
do. You
that's enough,
do.
Callie.
Mm-mm.
No, stop. No, keep going.
Never enough. Never enough. Well, it's hard when you're looking at all these bodybuilders, right? I streamed the Texas Pro the other day and I was like, holy shit, bitch, got a lot of work to do. Granted, those were pro athletes, but whoo, child, those are big bitches. One of the girls, oh my God, she's wellness goals. I have to send you her later. Her name is Jasmine. She is this big ass blonde and she is just wellness goals. She had on a pink suit. She came in third and like just her lines, her
I think I know who you're
definition.
talking about.
Oh my God, she was everything. They were calling her Muscle Barbie.
That's great.
Yeah, they were calling her Muscle Barbie. And oh my God, was she Muscle Barbie? So good. But anyways, let's go back to the task at hand. So we just hit up Fabletics, Ptula, and that's the thing about Ptula again. Ptula, I think, is also more on the affordable side. There are some pieces I saw that were kind of up there. And when we say affordable, we know affordable is relative. So when we
Mm,
say affordable, we're thinking like, $50 a piece, give or take,
hmm.
right? That's
Yeah,
what we're talking about. And you also have to remember affordable is also relative to quality. Like, are you somebody who gyms a lot? If you gym a lot, you may want to invest in your gym athletic wear. If
it
you're
can only
looking to
handle
gym
so
a
many
lot,
washes, like you need to make sure that
girl,
it can handle the sweat, it can handle the washes, like
right. And
stuff's getting
another thing
used.
too, if you're an aspiring fitness content creator, I'm sorry, but you do need a good amount of gym clothes. You do. You're creating gym content. And I don't mean to say it like you have to have this insane gym closet. We've all seen some of those fitness influencers where their closets are insane. And I understand I also have a lot of gym clothes. You guys have let me know. So, but I think it helps. I think it helps. Um,
I
when
think
you
it
are
helps too.
aspiring, yeah, like when you're aspiring to do something that you haven't done, you want to step inside the identity of the person that you're trying looking to become. And
Hmm.
so that doesn't mean go and spend your last dollar on a gym outfit, guys. Understand what I'm saying? That's not what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is maybe you put $20 aside out of every check for a month, and at the end of the month, you buy a few new pieces. If
Yeah.
especially if you're starting out with nothing, you
Use it as
know?
an incentive. Like if
Yeah.
okay, this is what I'm doing, like create the benchmarks for yourself. Like once I get to this,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna allow myself this
Mm-hmm.
budget and do what you're
Mm-hmm.
saying to where you're like putting 20 bucks aside. And by that
Mm-hmm.
time where you're hypothesizing that it'll be done, the money's already there. You've like allowed yourself to have the reward that you've set. I don't know.
Exactly.
Kind of a
I
foundation for yourself.
exactly. It is. Gamify your money habits all the time. It's so much easier that way.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, and Petula also has great loungewear. So keep that
Mm-hmm.
in mind too. Not every gym brand does like loungewear or lifestyle. So
Or even like the dresses that we
the
got.
dresses, yeah, no, they're great. So right. So let's talk about the head honcho of this whole shebang. And well, not the head honcho, but a very well-known player in the athletic wear industry, and that is Alphalete, Christian Guzman himself. You know, you guys know I'm Buffbunny affiliated, Kelly's Paragon affiliated. That does not mean that we don't wear other gym wear brands. Don't tell our sponsors. But I must say, that man knows how to make a good legging, honey.
Yeah, yeah, he does.
Oh my
I have
God.
so much Alphalete in my closet,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
much Alphalete, and I will tell you right now that their crew sock is the best training sock I've ever put on my foot
Good to
ever.
know. Good to know.
Specifically, I would get those time and time again. The ones that I have are the ones that say like Alphalete just on the front of your shin.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, But I really like his stuff. I really like the fabric. The only qualm I would say I have potentially with Alphalete is sometimes the not with the socks though, but sometimes the fabric is a little sensitive. So like the leggings I'm obsessed
Mm-hmm.
with, but they can pull if you like if
Mm-hmm.
you're someone who has your like ankle straps on and the
Mm-hmm.
Velcro accidentally grabs it. You know,
Oh
there's
God,
some
the
leggings
fucking
that don't matter.
Velcro.
But yeah, there's
The
certain
the
things where you need to be
Velcro on
sensitive.
your ankle straps, like when you guys when you're doing like glute med kickbacks, that those are the ankle straps we're talking about. I've learned the hard way in so many leggings, not just with Alphalete, it's about that fucking Velcro. Just be
Yeah.
very
So
aware.
sad when it
I know.
happens. It's
And
like a day of mourning.
it is. It is a day of mourning because you pay a lot for your gym wear. And that's the one of the biggest things I hear about Alphalete is that people love his stuff, but they're like, I can't pay that much for a legging or I don't understand why. I want you all to understand, right? Like Alphalete's leggings. I the booty contour, the booty scrunch, the breathability, the tummy compression.
It ticks
I
all the
mean,
boxes for me.
all the boxes. And like I remember Heidi saying something like the stitching for the booty scrunch is like from Italy or some shit like that. Like yeah, like it's they're like imported from Italy, like the stitching itself. I don't know, but they are worth every penny. They're
Yeah,
worth every
I love my
penny.
stuff.
I love all my Alphalete stuff. So stretchy. Like, girlfriend, when I size out of some, because that's been happening lately, because I've been dropping so much. Some of my favorite Alphalete pieces, I just have way too much fabric
Hmm.
to like, I've been, some of my like XLs and like double XLs, I've been like hanging on to them for dear life, girl. And I'm like,
Maybe.
you know, girl, every time I put them on, there's just so much fucking fabric. And I'm like, girl, it's about time now.
Uh,
It's about time to get on that Facebook group. And I'm like, no, one more wear, one more.
Dude,
Um,
that's amazing. And so
it
much of my
is,
stuff is like in the throes of my prep that I was getting. I was like,
yeah,
Alphalete, Alphalete. And then we went to
yeah,
summer shredding and I was like,
yes.
oh, I'm sorry, there's a sale.
There's a sale. And that's
Got
one thing I
so
wanted to
much.
speak to too. I guess we'll talk about it now so we don't forget. Remember, guys, these brands do have sales. So any brand that we mentioned that you've been curious about, be aware Black Friday is coming up, that lots of sales on Black Friday, lots
Yeah.
of top of the year sales, Memorial Day sales, summer sales. There are pockets within the year where you can get a lot, like Alphalete does a huge Black Friday sale, man, where a
Yeah.
lot of their, like you can get a nice pair of Alphalete leggings. Last year, I got a couple pairs for like 20 bucks.
Yeah, no, they do
Yeah.
they do such crazy sales that their website, there was a time when it completely crashed. I think they've like
Yeah.
mitigated that, but it just
Yeah.
goes to show you like I was putting stuff in my cart and I was like put it in my cart, put it in my cart, and then by the time I was checking out, I was like you've already lost five of those items because they've already been sold out.
Because they've
Like,
already been sold. Yeah. Yeah. It's
but that's
crazy.
around that's
So,
not typical. That was like around the
right.
huge sale where it's like you're getting things for even there were some things I was getting for like $10.
Yeah. $10. It's crazy.
Hmm.
Now, here is my gripe with Alphalete. You can probably agree because we're both BTC. They don't got too much going on for the BTC committee, guys. You know, their
No.
bras need some help. I've heard through other influencers that this year they're going to be bringing out some more BTC friendly bras.
Mm.
Um, I
Yeah,
hope
because their
so because
fabric is on.
their fabric is on point. But when I think about my Alphalete collection, I think about the bras to the leggings. I reach for the leggings way more than I reach for the bras. Or I've got that one Alphalete piece that's supposed to be a bra, but it's kind of a mix between a bra and a crop. So
It
much so that
zips.
no, it's
Mm.
even more baggier than that. Like I have to wear a bra underneath it for
Mm.
it to work for me, but it's supposed to be its own bra. I'll have to send you a picture or something. It's cute, but
That sounds really
um,
cute. They have the little zip up ones.
yeah,
They're like crop
I
tops.
saw that.
I love those. I can't wear them right now. Like I'm sized out of it. And it
Like
kills me
it's
because I have like five of them in beautiful colors sitting there and I'm like,
yeah.
one day, girls, I'll be back for
I'll be back. Yeah. Yeah. Alphalete does an amazing legging. They're amplify
you.
fabric.
Mm.
So they have a lot of different fabric. And so if you guys have been like on these websites or following your favorite influencer or any of that stuff, you've noticed like the people talk about the fabric breakdowns. The reason why is because in an ideal situation, certain fabrics are good for certain types of movement. So there are some fabrics that are going to be great for your Pilates. They're going to be
Yeah.
great for your yoga. They're going to be great for stretching. Some fabrics that are perfect for strength training or powerlifting or anything like that. Some fabrics that are great for running or for spin class.
Mm-hmm.
Some fabrics that are great for walking outside or just, very less, right? Low
Yeah.
intensity, steady state cardio. So, that's why you don't necessarily have to follow those pillars. I
No,
mean,
no,
yeah, but it is a nice guide to
for
understand
sure.
and know
And
and
even
know.
once again, too, with Alphalete, I even buy from the men's line. And I
Yeah,
love it.
the men's
Like
line's great.
their zip up hoodie that I have, always in their joggers. They were giving away their joggers on their sale for like $10 or for free if you bought a certain amount. I was like, I have probably
Yeah,
like 4 or 5 pairs of the joggers because of
I so good,
but
so
their
good.
shorts and their leggings and the sports bras that I do have, I have to find the right ones that hold
Yeah,
me in.
they
But I
have to be the
still
right
feel like I
ones.
wish they went up a little bit this way, a little bit more.
They love the IBTC. They love an itty bitty titty moment. From what I have noticed, and I was gonna say I could be wrong, but I'm not wrong. Alpha Lee is just now, I'd say over the last couple years, starting to get away from a certain look. That is to say, so I'd say back in the day, Alpha Elite catered to a specific look, very
Yeah.
tight, petite, toned, smaller chested sort of vibe. And now they're recognizing that all sorts of girls like to wear their clothing, girls with hips, girls with curves, girls with boobs. And
Hmm.
so I think this is a learning curve for them. And also, you don't want to just put anything out there. It's probably taking them some time to really create an original BTC, Big Titty Committee piece. I
Yeah.
think when they get there, it's going to be fire, though.
Also, too, they just had that massive rebrand.
They did. They had a
So I kind
massive
of feel like all the
rebrand.
pieces that we have are like these vintage items now.
Well, I did try the pump. I'm obsessed with the pump. So,
Oh,
obsessed.
the new line. I
Girl,
haven't tried the new line yet.
obsessed.
I need to.
Obsessed. At
Which I'm
the
cool
time
with the
that,
vintage. You can't get it
girl,
anymore. You know what I mean?
I love that. I love that. So at the time that we're recording this, it's not launched. By the time you hear this, it will be launched. So Buff Bunny, they are dropping their Miracle Seamless shorts that do the same sort of thing that the pump leggings do. Obviously I'm a Buff Bunny athlete, but this is not biased. Buff Bunny did it better. And that is saying a lot because when I put those pump shorts on, girl
Is
couldn't tell me nothing.
is that the gradient
Oh
ones
my
you've been
God.
wearing?
So the gradient ones is the Buff Bunny. So Christian Guzman and
Oh, I'm
Alpha
sorry. You
League,
said pump. Sorry.
yes.
You were
Well,
talking
Pump
about Buff
and
Bunny.
Buff Bunny. Buff
Mm.
Bunny did the leggings better. So if you guys are like, what the fuck is she talking about? So right now,
Mhm.
the huge hype is how do we get the glutes to look the most insane inside of athletic wear? That's a really big thing. We saw the booty scrunch. Now we're seeing this under glute contour. Define is really known for it. Buff
Oh,
Bunny just dropped their version of shorts like that, the Miracle Seamless, that are amazing. Before these dropped, Alpha Elite dropped the pump leggings that were supposed to do the same thing. So I try to pair the pump leggings because I love making my glutes look as big as possible. Give me a donkey booty, whatever.
yes.
I want it massive,
That shelf.
massive, as big as the motherfucking moon, honey. Can't be too big. Can't be too big. And Alpha Lee, I put those on and I was like, holy fucking cannoli, Batman. These are absolutely amazing. Then I tried the Buff Bunny Miracles and they were better. So that's my
Oh,
PSA. Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. They're better in my opinion, but I still love Pump. So if you're just an Alpha Elite girl, you vibe with the aesthetics of Alpha Elite more, get Pump, you won't be disappointed. You vibe with Buff Bunny aesthetics more, get Buff Bunny, you won't be disappointed. You vibe with Define more, why?
yeah.
And
I've never gotten defined ever.
oh my God, I don't see the hype, but we'll get there. We'll get there. So that's our Alpha Elite stuff. Pump leggings are amazing. Amplify is fucking fantastic. Tenacity fabric is okay. But I love the Amplify. Since we mentioned Buff Bunny and they are husband and wife, let's talk Buff Bunny.
Yeah, let's do it.
So, I'm an athlete with Buff Bunny. I just recently signed on with them. Code ASHM will save you at checkout if you are new to them or if you haven't been new but you want to support your girl, you can. Let's talk about them. So, Buff Bunny, they love a loud, bright print, honey.
I do.
They
I'm noticing a
do.
lot of people are trying to do that now too.
Because loud prints are king. Where,
Yeah.
like, literally, girl, even when I was my heaviest, tell me how naive this little baby was. I did not understand that, like, when you're heavier, people tend to gravitate towards dark clothing because it makes you look smaller. Like, I
Yeah.
knew that was a thing, but that never, like, crossed my mind. My point being, I was still wearing the brightest shit at the gym at 300 pounds. I could still wear, give me
I
the
love that.
brightest shit I know.
I love that.
I know. I love a loud print. Now, Buff Bunny does do neutrals. They do darker tones if bright stuff isn't your thing. But if you like unique, funky pieces, you're gonna find that with this brand. You're gonna find pieces that not everybody has. You're gonna see certain styles trending. You're gonna see them do it differently. I also think they do a really good job of catering. They're very size inclusive, double extra small, all the way to 3 or 4 XL.
Yeah.
Um, they do a great job too of having different types of bras and bottoms for all different types of athletes, right?
Yeah, that's one of my biggest takeaway with her line, and I have so much
Mm-hmm.
Buff Bunny as well, is like it literally feels like a second skin, but it still
Mm-hmm.
somehow is holding you in. And even like
Yeah.
that's been one of my grabs even through pregnancy. I'm like, okay, what's something
Mm-hmm.
that's not gonna like overly restrict me? It's gonna have the
Yeah.
flex, but it's still gonna feel like it looks good and it doesn't look like I'm my skin's screaming to get out of what I'm wearing.
Yeah.
Um
Yeah. I
and
know what you
I
mean.
yeah, and it's also like you can tell that a woman has created the line.
Yeah.
A woman who, even though Heidi's super petite, like she is curvy. You know what I mean? Like she
Mm-hmm.
has a chest, she has a booty. Like
Mm-hmm.
you can tell that she has shape. And I think it comes across in her clothing, personally.
I totally would agree. And Heidi loves to cinch a waist, honey. And I love a cinched waist. So like
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
nice hourglass, like all of her stuff just like molds
Yeah.
you so well,
It
and then
does.
you guys know I'm on the staying for a while to my fupa road. So my fupa, I would say, is probably my biggest problem area right now. And I hate to call it a problem area because we love my fupa. She's gotten me very far. But when it comes to feeling my most confident in the gym, I hate when like the fupa is so obvious. And I will say in a lot of Buff Bunny pieces, they have really, really worked at and I think been very successful in camouflaging that fupa in a lot of their pieces. So you have this very seamless, pun intended, LOL, because the seamless drop, seamless look all the way down where it just looks really nice and you look held in, but
Yeah.
not, like you said, about to keel over the sides.
Yeah, because you can tell when you buy gym brand apparel brands when you're like, oh, I went too small, and the fabric is screaming like,
Yeah.
girl, you went too small.
Yeah, 100%, which
But
can
hers
be
has the flex.
discouraging.
Yes, it's
Yeah.
so discouraging because one,
Hmm.
you're excited to get some new fits in, and then you put them on, or say you do, even if you're like in the bodybuilding space and you're going through like an off and on season, or you're someone who's just like figuring out your weight, and your weight is inclining and declining, like that's just you don't want to feel bad about the work that you're putting in when you're trying to go to the gym and you put on a gym fit and you're like, oh,
100%, which I think is a good segue. I'm trying to think if anything else about Buff Bunny. She's a boutique brand, so keep that in mind. She does have some staple pieces, but a lot of her launches, when it's gone, which is why there's so much hype around her launch periods because you don't know if said thing is coming back, and a lot of stuff they don't return.
yeah.
So, yeah, keep your eye on that.
I have one more thing too about her stuff. Okay, speaking of her husband's line, the socks, Buff Bunny socks, also I have a bunch of. I love
I
her
live in
socks.
them.
They're completely different though. Like
Yeah.
Alphalete, I'm gonna reach for those if I need something to where like I'm really doing some high intensity or I need my feet to feel
Hmm.
stable and secure, but also thick enough in the sock. And Heidi's are super freaking cute, man.
They are.
you like smush them down so you have that like
Yeah.
kind of like 80s look. Um,
Hmm.
and they're super soft. Like it's not like I'm not gonna put on the Alphalete pair to just chill. I could just chill
Yeah.
in the Buff Bunny pair, or I could work out in the Buff Bunny
Yep.
pair. You know what I
Yep.
mean?
Both. Both. Yeah. I've got
And
a
they're the
ton of those socks too, the scrunch socks.
yes, and you just don't you see them out there, but I don't have any other brands that do that because I don't need to go anywhere else to look for them because the ones that I have of Buff Bunnies are like they tick the box and they look super freaking cute and they have the little color on the I like the
Yeah.
logo, like the different colors there. I like them.
They're so cute. And also too, Buff Bunny does an amazing gym bag. I have multiples of her gym bags. Girl, when I tell you, I have been using I use her bags every single day. Not one of my Buff Bunny bags does not get love. They all get so much love. Um, I love them. Like their one bag, the Game Changer duffel. When you see the price tag, you're like $150 for this? Girl, yes. And the thing about it is like I use my Game Changer duffel. That is my gym bag. I use that thing every single day and I've had it for multiple years. I've more than gotten my money's worth out of it. And then I actually bought another one that is just for my photo shoots because they have this case at the bottom that you can unzip and unhook it totally or leave it on. And so you can put your shoes in there when you're going to a photo shoot.
Oh, love that.
Like, oh my God. And
That's great.
they're game changer duffel, they're game changer backpack, and they also have like zippies, like little cubbies, like cooling cubbies that can keep your food warm or cold, whichever you prefer. That's like installed in the bag
That's
and
so smart.
laptop sleeves.
That's so smart. I
And
love
then one
that.
of their other bags I use for work. Like if I'm going to another place to work for the day, that's my bag for that. So I'll put in my snacks, my laptop, chargers, microphones, whatever the hell I need.
You're gonna have one on the
Like,
front, on the back, on the side.
girl, I use their bags. So like if you guys are needing another bag and you're looking for kind of like a gym-esque bag, I 10 out of 10 would recommend checking out Buff Bunny's bags. They're really good.
And I'm with you too. I love my I don't have a Buff Bunny gym bag. Mine's a first form gym bag, but when you invest, I know they're not cheap. Like when you actually invest in a bag, you're like, might be maybe I'm overspending. You realize like exactly what you said. You use it every single day. It has all the compartments. It is gonna like withstand the wear and tear of throwing it around in your car when you're done or in the gym. Um, it's a gym bag. I think a lot of people are afraid to pull the trigger on, and they shouldn't be.
I agree. I agree. Don't be. Gym bag is life.
Hmm.
So speaking to when you were talking about being uncomfortable, like, sorry, Fanka, if you're listening, your shit's a little uncomfortable, bro. So, okay, let's start here. Let me be a nice kitty. We're coming off a full moon. So, I wanted to try Fanka, A, because their leggings are supposed to have this like crazy like technology or something to help you like burn more fat. Like it's totally marketing. And I also loved their loud prints. I like loud prints, guys. You guys should know that about me by now, especially if you watch the show. Girl is not
Hmm.
afraid of color.
Hmm.
Um, and I love their pieces. So I got a sports bra, a high impact sports bra, and I got the legging. I just like their legging did not make me feel comfortable, did not make me feel confident, made me feel like I was busting out like a can of biscuits, got a
Mm.
large like I normally would. And it's not like they don't fit. It's like the fabric reminds me of one of those plastic hospital gloves.
Oh no.
That's what the fabric feels like on both the sports bra and the leggings. I
Yeah.
I didn't like it.
For
I
me,
did
I
not like
haven't
it.
tried their high because I actually have some of their stuff as well, but I was kind of put off by all the crazy patterns. I love loud color. It's just pattern for me.
The
Like
patterns are wild, yeah.
I like staying solid in my colors, as crazy as they are, or like the gradient of the Buff Bunny line. I think that's really pretty.
Hmm.
But the stuff that I got from them, I have not a jogger, a zip up track. No, what are they called? Where they're tight. I'm blanking on the name. I can't remember. But very, I really liked their zip up. The one
I
that's
know
like
what you
form
mean. One of the
fitting,
zip ups that are form fitting,
and it's got like the little
like
thumb
the
holder
BBL
mark.
jackets.
Yeah. Yeah, that was super comfortable. And then also because I knew like a lot of their high compression, the stuff that you're talking about, leggings, I knew I wasn't gonna jive with that. I went the opposite side and I got their stuff that's supposed to be super comfortable in like a second skin. And
Yeah.
that felt like literally was wearing nothing, almost to the
Okay,
point to
so I
where
just need
I
to try other
had
things.
perhaps, but there was like to what I'm trying to say is it was so little that I was like, if you want any compression. Like if you want to be held in at all, you might find that they're almost too comfortable. So for me, I was like, I
Yeah.
don't know if I'm going to wear these in the gym as much unless I'm like super like,
Yeah.
together. But definitely I'll wear these as leggings that I could go run out
Yeah.
and do some things in. So that was my
And the thing is,
interpretation.
I felt like with the high compression, I felt too held in.
Yeah, that's what it
I
looked like
felt,
to me.
yeah, I felt too held in. It was like too much. So I probably, to be quite honest, I probably won't give this brand another try unless they send me shit. Not to be that person, but like, why when I already just have a lot of active wear, it's just not needed. But like you said, Kelly, maybe it's just time to do something else.
Yeah. And I think too, another to what you're saying, like how compressive their stuff is, they reached out to me to send me some pieces. And I told them I was pregnant. And when I told them I was pregnant, they're like, they're so compressive, we should wait until you're not. So
Yeah, they're
that
very compressive.
they yeah, yeah, what you were
Like
saying, like
Jesus.
if you're listening to
Uh,
this and you're
uh,
like, oh,
uh.
I really like compression, like maybe this is for you, but also know that it's like the more extreme of compression. Like
Yeah,
not
and right. And going back to the Buffbunny and Alphalete too, they have figured out a way to master compression with breathability. And that's
hmm
what I'm really getting at. There's no breathability in the Fanka. It's just
ah,
compression.
I gotta breathe.
Like I need to be able to breathe. I'm just feeling compressed. And I was getting rolling, which could be a sign that I needed to size up. But why am I doing all this size? If I'm a large, I'm a large, I'm a large. I'm not doing all that. I can't stand when it's like when I'm with a brand and I have to figure out I just don't like that. My size is my size is my size. And I know it's the world that we live in and then you got to like take into account where the brand is based out of because those sizes are different, but
Yeah.
still it's annoying.
It is annoying, and but for me, like if it's a brand where I'm like, God, I gotta size up a lot on this. Maybe it's actually there's no maybe. It's mental for me. I'm like, no,
Yeah.
I don't
No.
want to.
I'm good. I'm good.
I'm good. Like I
Like
don't need to size
seriously.
up 3 times so I can fit into what you're wearing.
Exactly. Speaking of which, let's talk about other brands that are not in the US, like Oner Active, darling. She's
Yeah,
getting a lot of speed these days. So Oner Active is a UK based brand, if you don't know it. What is her name that runs it? It starts with a K. Chrissy.
Chrissy,
Chrissy.
Celia,
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah.
She
So
I'm not gonna lie, her marketing's on point, and I when I saw her from the get, I was like, I gotta try that line. Like she really, I love that she stands for helping young girls be more confident.
mhm.
Anything Kelly Matthews, which is a huge athlete of hers, puts on her body, it looks so good. And she's got a
That
butt.
girl could put a garbage bag on her body and it make it look
Woo!
good.
Wow, she is goals for me. But she also
Hmm.
is a member of the small um booby
Itty
club.
bitty titty
So,
committee.
yeah, but I will
Yeah.
say I did the Honor Active that I got. I was put off by the leggings because of everything we just said. Like I got this pair of shorts that were in the cutest green. They were olive green. I absolutely was obsessed with them, and I like them, but I cannot wear them unless I'm in my cut.
Yeah.
So otherwise, they don't have much flex in terms of growing with me through my on and off season.
I would agree with that. They don't really do that.
But their
I
sports bra I
love.
got did. I still wear their
Okay.
sports bra that I got.
Yeah.
And
Which one did
my
you get? Do you
girls have grown.
remember?
It's the same one. It's no. I can find on my email. But that one really worked with my body, which I was like,
Yeah.
heck yes. I'm shocked because
Well,
the leggings were so polar opposite.
Well, I love the leggings, but I did notice, like when I started shopping at Honor Active, I was about an extra large-ish. And I did notice I would need an extra large or a double XL to fit in them. Now I'm a true large with Honor, sometimes a medium. But what I tell people if they're looking at Honor is to size up at least one size and you should be good, especially in their shorts. In their shorts, I would never do medium. In their shorts, I would do a large or an extra large, but their leggings, I could do a medium or a large, preferably a large, because that top seam will feel like it's digging into you if it's too tight.
Yeah. Yeah, for
Yeah,
me, I think I got a small in the pants. I can't remember. I'll have to look, but yeah, they definitely, when you buy the size, that's the size you're getting. You're not walking the line of like a
right,
medium or a large and still gonna
right.
fit into those. I found it. It's the Effortless Strappy Bralette. It was
I knew it.
$37, which is a great
Hmm.
price point, and I got it. I always get my bras at a medium or a large. If I'm really tiny, it's a medium, but mainly I get large just to make sure there's enough
Make sure.
coverage. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I also got the Unified Twist sports bra, which I loved that one. And then the everyday bando bralette, that one I really liked as well. All in a large. Um, their sports bras ticked the box for me. But the like I said, the shorts I was a little put off because I was like, man, I'm gotta be on my
On
skintiest
your game.
days.
Yeah. And yeah, right. And that's the thing. You probably, if you sized up, you would have been fine. Honor, I think, is great. They hold up very, very well in the gym. I think my biggest thing with Honor is there's not really much variety and or colorways. You're seeing a lot of the similar colorways. The girly pops go fucking feral over
Mhm.
Honor Active soft motion. Fucking feral. So soft
I don't think I've tried that
motion.
one.
Oh my God, girl, do they go feral over that shit? I'm talking sold out in less than 10 minutes, feral. On the Facebook groups, like the launch started 10 minutes ago, it's already sold out. Whoever wants to get rid of their soft motion medium and turn pine green, I'm the first one. It is insane. So the reason why people go feral over it is the fabric. It is giving second skin, but I'm gonna tell you guys right now, it's more lifestyle than it is gym stuff. Okay, so I have a few soft motion pieces. I absolutely love them. I feel super put together. I feel like I'm that bitch on campus when I have on a full soft motion set. That is when I'm going to go do computer work. I'm going out for an interview, like somebody's interviewing me for something. I'm on date night. Like that is when I'm wearing soft motion. Travel days. Like you look so put together
I just
with
noted
soft
that for
motion.
me. I
Oh
need,
my
okay,
God.
I'm gonna check that out.
Girl, you look so, and that's actually soft motion is perfect for your baby belly. You look so put together in soft motion. That's what I'll say. But again, I wouldn't use it for the gym. You can, it's marketed that way. I'm not fucking up my soft motion at the gym. I'm not even taking that chance. That's how delicate the fabric is, especially if you get
Uh,
a lighter fabric. I'm not
okay.
taking that chance.
Yeah, because I'm
Now,
looking at this order and I don't think I didn't get anything like that. And the shorts that gave me such a problem were the effortless seamless ones. And
you would
those
know if
hmm
you got soft motion.
the
It's
unified I think I liked a
Yeah, the
lot.
unified's nice. They're
Yeah.
all-in-ones. Guys, let's talk about their all-in-ones. So their all-in-ones are their bodysuits. First of all, I love a good bodysuit. Buffbunny also makes a fan-fucking-tastic bodysuit. Alphalete needs to work on their
I
bodysuits.
need to get a
But
bodysuit. I don't even have one.
um, I've got so many. So my top runners for bodysuits are Buff Bunny and Honor Active. When I tell you guys, they call it an all-in-one. It's a UK brand, but it's a bodysuit. I got my first all-in-one with them in this baby pink. Then I was like, this is everything I wear all the time. I got another one in this powder blue. Okay.
Oh.
They just, and then it's in their Unified Collections fabric. Long story short, they couldn't give the US unified for a while because of the tariffs. Now it's back. So they just restocked in other colors. Bitch just went and bought three more.
Oh,
That's
I
how
gotta try one.
much.
So are you a long
Yo,
torso girl? I'm trying to.
people like talk about that. I'm pretty sure I am a long torso girl because I have short legs.
I'm a long
So
torso girl, and that's why I'm terrified of the onesies because I'm like, is it gonna be up my crotch, like and like
I mean,
poking
I
from the
haven't
back?
had a problem. I'm
Yeah.
getting larges. I haven't had a problem. Girl, when I say these all-in-ones make you feel like you're that bitch, girl, I cannot wait for this forest green one to come. It's packed and it's shipped and on the way. Woo!
Okay.
The
Okay.
booty looks amazing.
I think I
The
just maybe
back
had.
is all out.
Yeah.
Oh,
Maybe
it's
I just had the wrong
beautiful.
experience with the effortless. And
I
like I
think
said,
you did.
yeah, I need to revisit those. But oh, these are Honor is another contender in my opinion for the socks. They're mid crew socks, so not as
They're
high. They're
nice.
lower.
Yeah.
Really like their mid crew socks. Those are also one that I always grab and go for the gym.
Yeah.
But
I
okay,
have
I've
their
taken
lifting
notes.
socks
Soft
that I wear a
motion,
lot. Get the soft motion.
all in one,
Oh my goodness, the all-in-one and the soft motion, and honestly, anything effortless, just size up in the shorts and maybe
effortless
even the
by one size or
leggings.
two.
I would say by one size. I
Okay.
like, especially if you have like a bigger belly area, I would size up by one size so that you feel comfortable. But the effortless leggings are some of the best seamless I've tried. I really do like Honor Active a lot.
Okay.
So yeah, they're good. I like them a lot. Um, Okay, so we have time for one more. Let's do Paragon.
Okay, cool. I love
So
Paragon, as you know.
yes,
I'm
I
with
love
Paragon.
Paragon too. So yeah, kick us off.
Okay, so Paragon, they are, in my opinion, the badass in the room for the sculpt
Yeah.
seam, which is the booty scrunch. They have regular sculpt seam and they have sculpt seam plus.
Plus.
I always get the plus, and it's
Mm-hmm.
all about how you put them on. I feel like some people buy
Mm-hmm.
them and they just like pull them up and they think,
Yeah.
okay, it's in place. Like you literally have to grab one cheek, pull up one
Mm-hmm.
cheek, grab the other cheek, pull up the other cheek, let it sit and settle. And girl, the peach looks so peachy and
So good.
juicy. I love it. Yeah. And they've been around for like actually a while, but I love all their sculpt seam and I will definitely aim for the sculpt seam plus just because you get it more like top to bottom scrunch
Yeah.
instead of like the kind where it's like your upper butt kind of gets left, or you know how sometimes you see it and it's like
Yeah.
it's not as deep as it needs to be.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
I know
it
exactly what you
Code
mean.
Vega definitely saves you on that. But their magnifying light magnify line came out and I really liked their baby tees. Those were like the fabric was super soft and anytime I ever wear any of there's those shirts out, I have someone who's asking me like what shirt is that? What shirt is that? And I'm like it's Paragon. It's Paragon.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But the fabric itself is not like from a lot of these other lines. Their baby tees are more like cottony. These are more like
Mm-hmm.
they have a little bit of thickness to them. But
Yeah.
they're much, I don't know the right term, but there's just it doesn't feel like cotton. It actually isn't going to show the sweat, the same
Right.
like the average baby tee is going to show.
Yeah, yeah, no, that makes sense. Yeah, I also love Paragon. I think they have done a fantastic job with the butt scrunch. I think
Hmm.
it's great. I do think that their fabric is incredibly delicate though. So like
Mm,
for leggings and bras and stuff, I have found that I love my Paragon for hot yoga or for anything yoga, mat Pilates. I don't gravitate towards them for lifting because they pill.
really?
Yeah, they for me, like they pill it. They look at a fucking barbell and there goes a fucking piece of thread. Like every time, like clockwork, and going back to the Velcro, they're fucked. With as soon as they hit Velcro, they're fucked. Um,
Was it
but
which was do you remember what the line was?
This happened with a few different lines with Paragon. It
Mm.
happens with the same leggings though, the Sculpt Seamless Plus. Now, does my ass look amazing? Yeah. Do I get compliments? Yeah. And do I feel like all that in a bag of chips going to power yoga? Yeah. Because
Hmm.
literally, I love my Paragon for power yoga. So yogis out there, like that's what I use it for. Like heated mat power yoga. Say less. We're
Yeah.
putting on Paragon.
See, like I'm looking back at some of my items right here, like the Reluna. Like I don't think I've
Yeah.
ever. I'm curious which ones you got because those have never pilled on me. And the Reluna is also the short sleeve baby
The
tee that I'm
top.
talking about. Yes, but any
I'll have to tell you.
and rec stretch, I love that stuff. Rec
The
stretch
rec
shorts that
stretch,
I
I've
have.
gotten that.
You've gotten
Yeah.
that.
Hmm.
Look and see if it's the Reluna because I've never had anything pill on me, but you never know.
Yeah. And but either way, love Paragon to death. They're also daring with the colors, which I respect a line that is daring with the colors. I
Yeah.
love it. Going back to Alphalete, they keep it kind of safe. Every now and then they'll have a pop of color, but their colorways tend to be on the safer side. So I love a brand that likes to take a risk. And Paragon definitely does that. They're up there with Buffbunny, if you ask me, when it comes to patterns and colors and things like that are
Hmm.
out there, but not too wild.
I also really like their
Um,
leggings that are flare at the bottom.
I have their baby blue ones with the matching top. I get
Hmm.
compliments on that fit every time it's on my body. People
Yeah,
are like, girl.
I just feel like it fits my body well. And
So good,
even
so
I
good.
grabbed for some of the shorts while I was pregnant. I haven't lately because I just am blindly grabbing what I know for a fact is still okay because I don't want to go down the mental journey of like, no, it's okay. We're growing a baby. It's fine. But there was a couple, I think it was the Reluna line that I put on where they had a really pretty purple and it was a really pretty blue, where I was like, oh, these are actually stretching quite nicely to my body as well, which I think is really important for
Very
morale.
important. Yeah, no, they do. They do a really good job of stretching, conforming to the body. So, and one of the reasons why we wanted to do this episode really quick, just to kind of round it out, is to honestly call it consumerism, call it whatever you want, but a gym fit that you feel confident in is going to help get your ass to the gym every
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
Like every time you like do a little gym haul from any of these brands or even from your local store and you're excited to put them on. And sometimes in your fitness journey, that's what it takes.
That is.
Yeah, it takes, I'm just excited to flex in my new gym fit. Maybe you've been doing the gym in and out every day for a while. You've been dieting for a long time. You're feeling, the edge, the
Yeah.
itis. You're fucking
Yeah.
over it. And you're like, let me get some new pieces to help me get there. Especially for those of you bodybuilders out there, getting a new gym fit helped me get me through fucking prep, bro. It
Yes.
really did.
In a dangerous way, man. It helps.
Oh my
Even a new
God.
pair of tennies. Like
Yeah. Yeah.
anything, walking in with a new pair of tennies or a new
Mm-hmm.
fit. And I even tell it to some of my clients, I'm like, if you're feeling really sluggish and you have it in the budget, or like we were talking about earlier, you could save up,
Yeah.
just get a new fit, get a new pair of shoes or something.
Yeah.
It'll make you
Treat
feel
yourself.
excited to wear it and go.
And use our codes, and not just our codes, but whatever person you like for any of the brands we talked about. Because you are helping that influencer, that person get seen by that brand, which is important for us to continue creating relationships. But you do save money,
Yeah, you do. It helps
like
us, but it helps you. It's a two-way street.
exactly, exactly. It's a two-way street. So things to think about. But yeah, if we didn't, because there's a bunch out there that we just didn't have time to cover because we're already over an hour and we don't want to make you sit here and listen to us talk about clothing for an hour more. But if you want us to do a part two, let us know because like we didn't even get a chance to cover Dark Sport, Lululemon. There's so many out there.
Bombshell, Nike,
Bombshell, Define. So if
Define.
yeah, so if you want to know our takes on any of those other brands, because we definitely out of those few names, we got shit to say about them. So if you
Yeah.
want a part two, let us know. You know where to find us. You can find me at Ashley Michelle 90 Day.
And you can find me at Vega Lift. Vega
Exactly.
underscore LFT, not LIFT, just LFT.
Exactly. And then our Instagram is Fit Chicks Unfiltered. So
Yes,
yeah, and then you can always email us at fitchicksunfiltered@gmail.com with any of this stuff too. So thanks
absolutely.
for listening. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for listening. And I think too, I think we need to start doing some more interactive pieces on our stories. So if you see a question box pop up or a poll, please take a couple seconds to like just interact with it because we want to know
Yeah,
what you guys want to hear. We're doing
exactly.
this to like really just kind of, you know,
Give
kick it
back.
with you guys and yeah, give back and like
Yeah.
just what you want to talk about. There's no stupid questions, there's no stupid subjects. Like we're here to chat.
Cool. Cool, cool. All right, guys, we will see you in the next one.
Adios.
Bye.